Hey everyone, Matt Pisarcik from RazorEmporium.com coming at you today for another shave review video. We are looking at D.R. Harris & Company from England, and we will be using a Gillette 1930s new. Let's get started. Alright, we're going to take it from right here because whenever I do shave review videos with soaps, I always want you to see the process. I was looking through, and I know we've been stocking D.R. Harris, but we have not done a shave review video. We've only done the product spotlight. So I grabbed Windsor, and this is a grapefruit and vetiver and citrus and black pepper notes to it. Really nice. One of the most popular according to my staff, so that's why I grabbed it. It is a shaving cream, but you know, you look consistency, if you look at that, it looks like it's gonna fall out, but it's got the Dairy Queen test. It's not gonna fall out here, so that's good to know. I'm gonna scoop out just a little bit. That's all I'm gonna need with my finger, something like that. And so you can imagine how much product you have in here, and for the price, how long it's gonna last. I always tell people that's one of the big benefits of wet shaving. It's actually way cheaper. I'm gonna put that inside of my brush, like a secret little secret. And I'm gonna try to kind of distribute that. Now, if I was a bowl latherer, I would take that over to a bowl and I would kind of be able to mix it up. But I'm a face latherer. I didn't want to put my entire brush down inside the soap. You can see how this is perfectly possible. All I did was wet my face, and then I wet my brush. So that's what you're seeing. A wet brush, wet face, a little bit of the cream down inside the brush, and before you know it, we got a nice, healthy lather whipping up here. Nice. What's that been, like a few seconds? Yes, I just scooped lather water off of the counter here. Don't be afraid to use more water. It's almost always a good idea. Unless, you know, if you get soap, you know, dripping down your face and it's running, maybe not add more water, but otherwise, more water's not gonna hurt. Now, D.R. Harris, you can go back and watch the spotlight for all the facts and details, but basically, they've been around in England since like 1790. Got started as an apothecary, kind of like a chemist. It's why the, you know, beginnings of the company, and then they got turned into making you know, not only just soaps and aftershaves and toilet waters and all those kind of things, right? Eau de toilettes, but they got to be like basically the soap maker and the perfumer for the crown, like literally making products for the crown. So that's pretty cool. Look at that. Got a nice slap effect. I think we are in a good spot. Pretty easy to make a lather and a nice slick one at that. For our razor today, I thought I would grab something. I've used one of these years and years ago, but again, I was kind of going through my spreadsheet and saying it's been a long time since I talked about the lowly Gillette New. So, 1930s, Gillette, they were making more budget-friendly razors, less, you know, glitz and glam. This is actually right after the acquisition by the Valet Strap Company acquired Gillette. This razor was kind of like the money maker, and it's called the New, and that's just all cap letters, the New. And they had the long comb and the short comb version. I'm going to load this like every 3-piece you should do. Blade goes on the cap. Guard goes over the blade, handle goes down, sandwiches it all together, assemble nice and easy. Now this has been revamped in our shop in factory nickel. Most of these are usually in really bad shape because they were gold plated directly over the brass, and that does not make for a durable finish at all. Later they went to gold plating over nickel, which is what we do, and is much more durable process. Wow. I've got 2 days of stubble. Making very quick work of this. The cream is doing great, providing some slickness and comfort. This long comb new is probably one of the most copied Gillette designs. Not only back in the day it was being copied, but today a lot of manufacturers have grabbed this head and kind of drawn it up in CAD and, you know, made new CNC versions of it or new cast versions, whatever. Effortless. It's very efficient with very low blade feel. Easily getting through my stubble. I may even do a 2-pass shave. What? But for now, let's go to this side. I really like the scent on this Windsor. Very clean, masculine, not overpowering. And there is a short comb version of the new as well. Yeah, we could bring it back in here at another point in time and do a review with it. I think I'm going to lather up again. I'm going to go crazy, guys. I'm going to go crazy. Let's see. There's a little bit of soap residue here that fell off my brush. Just gonna put that on and watch this. I'm gonna use whatever's left in the brush. That's another point of a good brush, is it should hold some lather for you. Add a little water. I gotta, what is this big hunk here? Just put that back in there. Second pass doesn't have to be quite as fluffy. I think that's pretty good. Look at that. Real quick. You're not used to seeing this. And we're gonna just kind of do a little diagonal lightly. Let's go back over to the other side. I understand the appeal of the multiple pass shave. You can get a little closer. But more importantly, you get to enjoy it longer. Wet shaving's like a roller coaster ride. It's fun, it's exciting. Sometimes you don't want it to end. Train comes back in the station and you're like, let's go again. I think that's pretty good. Quick little touch-up pass. Nice. Not too shabby. Woo! Now I always like to kind of let it dry for like a half minute, so I take that time to kind of clean out my brush, close up the soap, whatever I need to do, clean up my station here, and then we'll apply the aftershave. So I grabbed the matching aftershave, of course, and they are famous for their kind of, I think they call them milks. I'm not even joking, I'm pretty sure. So they call it aftershave milk, which I think is pretty cool. You can see the milky consistency here. Oh yeah, it looks like Elmer's glue coming out. And I bet that's actually double what I need. It almost has a consistency of sunscreen, but it's actually getting absorbed way faster. Sometimes with sunscreen, you sit there rubbing it for 5 minutes to get it to soak in. Nice. I can pick up those same black pepper, vetiver, grapefruit, citrus notes. Oh, that feels so good. It's hot out. I know, I say this every time. As of the filming today, it's late July in Phoenix. This is about as bad as it gets. So I'm enjoying a little cool aftershave after a nice cold water shave here. We used the PermaSharp blade today, of course. Old PermaSharps from Russia. And we had our Razor Emporium Badger brush, DR Harris Windsor for the win. That's why they call it Windsor, because it wins. True story. That's all I got. If you've used DR Harris, if you had a great shave like I did today, tell me below in the comments. I do want to hear from you if you've used a Gillette new. If you do leave a comment, please be on notice. You are here. You could now be entered in to win the Razor Emporium black and blue t-shirt. That's all I got. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, share it with someone who needs to see it, and we'll see you next time at Razor Emporium for all things vintage shaving. Thanks, guys.